wanted to be with you at this moment because not only do I feel a part of this community, having been with you at different times, we cooperated together in 2009 on working for a number of projects of how we could change education in Greece. A very hopeful moment, but that's what we need today also. And your presence here is also a vote of confidence for Greece. And that's something we really need. In 2009, when we were together in Corfu, we had a dream. And thank you for this beautiful present and award. And Greece, for me, has always been and always will be a dream. A dream of not only its past, but also its potential and its future. And I think we need it as we dreamed then, we need to dream today. In this crisis, in the midst of this very, very difficult crisis for the Greek people, it is absolutely necessary that we keep this dream alive, that there is potential. And of course, this is not only for the Greek people. I think this is something that every human being and every society needs, and particularly at times of difficulties and crises. So I'm here because I feel you are committed much more beyond your narrow or wider, if you like, professional interests to a much wider goal of a humane society, in facilitating and in liberating, if you like, the human potential. And you see technology and education through this empowering lens, if you like. And that's not self-evident. Don't think that that is something that is self-evident. Fascination and the delight of innovation concerning technology can be two-sided. We know there are much discussions now about the web, this beautiful tool that allows for communication throughout the world. But at the same time, and we had a discussion yesterday at the table about the fact that with Facebook, which is such an amazing creation, at the same time, for me, having grown up during a dictatorship in Greece, revealing personal data was dangerous for your freedom, or at least for your life, freedoms we didn't have. And the fact that there's such an ease of the younger generation to reveal themselves to the world, very personal details. What happens if some point this is used by some authoritarian authority, some corporation to manipulate? These are things which I think we have to see. So technology is two-sided, and we know that technology can save people's lives, but it also can become weapons of mass destruction. So that's why what you are doing is so important, because your work is a contribution to how we use and harness this power, this amazing power that we humans have as a privilege of knowledge and technology, in a way which is liberating, in a way which is democratizing, in a way which is creating a better world for human beings and hopefully for the environment. So technology and education in a much wider sense, and not simply in schooling, is I think what you are committed to. And of course, hopefully, as we have been hearing this morning, it will also be changing schools, not only our society, but schools themselves. Because schooling, as we know it, is a very narrow approach to education, to what education and pedia, as we say in Greece, means. When we met last time, we were talking about the digital school, and in fact, that was one of my first priorities. Even though we were going through a crisis, I said, as we go through this crisis, let's use this crisis also as an opportunity to change Greece. Well, we did build the foundations. There's still much to be done, and there will be much to be done. But what we accomplished is I'll give you some things which I think might be useful for your thinking. Of course, you need the infrastructure, the broadband, the Wi-Fi, the computers and so on, but that slowly but surely is in place. The second thing we did immediately is we digitized every single book. One thing that's bad in Greece is that we have a very centralized system, but on the other hand that helped us because all the books in primary and secondary school are owned by the Greek government and published by the Greek government. Actually there's a major operation every year in the fall to send out all these books to the schools and on time. A lot of costs, a lot of trees being cut, and very cumbersome operation. So we decided to digitize everything, which we did, and not only everything of the existing books, but going back many years and even as far back generation-wise to what the textbooks were historically in the past. So now you can find every book online, and of course we added to that certain model teaching, presentations, and so on.
Το ICACT είναι ένα συνέδριο που διεξάγεται στην Ελλάδα από το 2000. Είναι διεθνές και αφορά στην χρήση και αξιοποίηση των νέων τεχνολογιών στην εκπαίδευση σε όλες τις βαθμίδες. Συνήθως έχουμε 25 με 35 χώρες που συμμετέχουν στην επιστημονική μας κοινότητα και ανεξάρτητα από τους ανθρώπους που συμμετέχουν με τη φυσική της παρουσία, το δίκτυό μας αριθμεί πάνω από 1.000 άτομα σε όλο τον κόσμο. Ήταν 120 σύνεδροι, 65 εργασίες παρουσιάστηκαν, έχουμε 3 εργαστήρια, 2 keynote speakers, 2 κεντρικές ομιλίες. Ο κ. Παπανδρέου είναι μέλος της επιστημονικής μας κοινότητας. Το 2006 πάλι εδώ στη Ρόδο ήταν ο κεντρικός μας ομιλητής. Το 2009 ήταν προσκεκλημένος ομιλητής. Οι ομιλίες του είναι δημοσιευμένες στα πρακτικά μας. Έχουμε κάνει πολλά εργαστήρια μαζί για τα θέματα της εκπαίδευσης και είναι μέλος της επιστημονικής μας κοινότητας, το οποίο τιμούμε ιδιαίτερος. Είναι ένα βραβείο της Marie-Louise Colt, είναι Δανέζα καλλιτέχνηδα, ζει στη Σουηδία, ταλαντούχος, ανερχόμενη, γράφει επάνω Dream, γιατί θεωρούμε ότι είναι ένας οραματιστής από τους πρώτους ανθρώπους που είχαν το όραμα για τις νέες τεχνολογίες στην εκπαίδευση, όχι μόνο στην Ελλάδα και παγκοσμίως, και γι' αυτό το τιμούμε.
Αυτό το συνέδριο είναι ένα συνέδριο που αφορά την πληροφορική και την εκπαίδευση και έχουμε τη χαρά να το φιλοξενούμε και να συνεργαζόμαστε με το συνέδριο αυτό για τρίτη χρονιά. Πρώτη χρονιά έγινε το 2006 και πέρσι και φέτος. Προφανώς την επόμενη χρονιά θα πάει κάπου αλλού, έτσι ώστε να συνδυαστεί ένας καλός προορισμός ελληνικός με τα ταξίδια πολλών από τους συνεργάτες μας και τους συμμετέχοντες που έρχονται από όλα τα μέρη του κόσμου.